how can you expect to beat HOCD when you just figured out it existed? Right? Whatever it be, days or weeks or even months or even a year. You're still new to this, and you cannot beat HOCD if, and I really emphasize that, if you don't have the proper guidance on how to do that. 7 years ago, I was in that exact same position. I would watch the P word videos that didn't align with who I was. These Skittles videos, right? These videos that really made me question who I was. Was I really this way? And I had no one to talk to, right? Besides my sister. I would call her on the phone. I'd be crying to her day in and day out. I can't be gay. There's no way. Like, I don't want to be around if this is how it's gonna be. But I couldn't shake these grown-up responses. I couldn't shake that my attention would go to certain things and I had no control over myself. That was the biggest thing. I just had no control over these things. Searching for reassurance in any way that I can, whether it be the no-fap forums, the YouTube videos. If TikTok was around, I'd probably be searching on TikTok, Instagram Reels, anything that I could to reassure myself that this wasn't this idea of the HOCD. I wasn't truly gay. Now, 7 years later, I'm engaged to the woman of my dreams. We're ready to get married this year. So what changed? What is the difference? These next 5 things really helped me on my journey. Obviously, in 7 years, there's plenty more than 5 things. So afterwards, I'll have a hack for you to completely jump ahead and get to the solution that you want, is get rid of that HOCD. But number 1, your mind creates your reality. What I mean by that, if you are so focused on looking on every single thing that either confirms that you're straight or confirms that you're gay, you're going to find it. Let me repeat that. If you are so focused on finding every single thing that either confirms you're straight or you're gay, you are going to find them. So as long as you're searching for those reassurances, as long as you're searching for the answers, you are going to be stuck in this loop of finding out these answers. So as you're continuing your HOCD journey, just be careful of searching for the reassurance of one particular position or the other, because you are going to keep yourself stuck in this cycle of continuously searching for those answers. Number 2 is directly correlated to number 1, that your mind creates your reality, and that's respond. Number 2 is respond instead of react. So instead of reacting when these things do arrive and you're like, oh my gosh, okay, these things are here. All right, now what do I do? Okay, so should I search for reassurance? I go and watch the P word to make sure to see if this is real or not, or if this was the fluke. Okay, maybe I should go on a forum and really just like see, like search the answers for this new thing that's popping. No, we're going to respond instead of react. What that looks like is saying, okay, I acknowledge that this is going on, and reframe it in a way that puts you in the trajectory of the way that you want to go, right? So instead of with the trajectory that you're going in when you're reacting is reassurance and keeping you stuck in the cycle of HOCD. If you want to respond in a way that you're going to go in a different direction, it would look like, okay, this is coming up. This just means that my mind is confirming my previous beliefs, my previous biases, and this is an opportunity for me to change my mind, to change and go in this different direction. And this direction has certainty. This direction has confidence in who I am. And this is just not in line with who I am. I am deciding, I am responding and saying, this is no longer who I am. I'm not going to continue that. I'm responding instead of reacting. Number 3 goes into number 2. And just because it feels real doesn't mean it is real. This plays heavily into HOCD, but also just anxiety in general. If you have anxiety and you have like a panic attack or something, and it feels like you are going to die, no doubt in your mind, you are going to die right now. And then tomorrow comes and the anxiety passes and you're not going to die. So how you were so certain in that one moment that you were going to die, but now you're not, like it didn't happen. The same thing with the HOCD. You were so certain. It feels as if, yes, I am gay. I'm gay. This means I'm gay. But you're not. I understand how intense these feelings can get, but really keep in mind that just because it feels like something doesn't mean that it is something. And number four exactly embodies that. Number four exactly embodies number three, but just in a different way. And that is that you are not your thoughts. What does that mean? I have thoughts all the time, like, and they're in my head, so they must be me, right? No, you have thousands, if not millions of thoughts a day, right? Your brain just filters out the thoughts that just mean nothing and keeps the ones around that you attach to, right? So if you are constantly attaching to these HOCD, these gay thoughts, right? That's all you're going to continuously get because that's all you're searching out for. Like there's tons of thoughts going through, but you're particularly pinpointing these particular thoughts, these particular feelings, and you're saying, okay, well, because they're in my mind, they must be true. They must be me, right? No, you're just searching those out. That's the HOCD taking control and saying, okay, this is what we're going to be focusing on. And you have the responsibility to say, no, okay, no, I am not my thoughts. No, I will not go down this thought loop. I'm going to change my trajectory. And this goes back into number one, that your mind creates your reality. Number five builds on number four. Look how it all comes full circle. All right, that you are healing. Okay, this is your healing time. So really frame your mind in that way. So when those thoughts do come up, these thoughts do arise, because they will. I'm not gonna say this is like the perfect like list and you're never gonna have another intrusive thought again. But when you do have those intrusive thoughts, frame it in the sense that you are healing from these intrusive thoughts. This is the opportunity to reframe it in a way that you want to get the desired outcome that you want, and to be who you know you are and who you want to be. Honestly, if I packed everything that I've experienced from the last 7 years into this video, it would be 7 years long. And that's just not practical. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And also book a call with me. That way you get that direct experience. We can help you. It's like a hack to jump ahead and just completely destroy HOCD, completely overcome HOCD. And you could skip the line of having to wait your turn to get over HOCD. We can strictly just attack what's going on with you, give you practical steps on how to do that, and reclaim control over your life. Or if you feel like you can just do it yourself, and it could take months or years or whatever, but really understand what HOCD is costing you. Click this video so you can see exactly what HOCD costs you on a day-to-day basis.